Hello, everyone. We're here to discuss season one of Queen Sugar. On our roll call or roster today, we have Jamie. Say hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Kamisha,
Hello.
Melissa,
Hi.
and Denise. So let's start with who all has saw all of the episodes of Queen Sugar. It's unanimous, right?
Yes.
Okay. What did you guys like about it the most?
I like that fine black man that's in there. Raphael.
Okay.
Well, I
You
mean, that's what
talk
I
you
like
talking about
most.
Angel?
Angel. Angel.
Yes.
Angel, yes.
Yes.
My favorite part of the show. Him and his
I'll be
son.
honest. I like my coffee like I like my presidents, and he's a little strong for me, but he's pretty.
Yes, he is.
He is pretty. Yes,
Mm.
he is. What about that Remy?
His character is not very attractive. He's a little too country for me.
You don't like Jamie? What is wrong with you?
Well,
You're not digging Remy?
I'm not so much. Not as much as Ralph Angel.
What? Hold on, let's go back. Are
Okay.
you sure you know who Angel is? Who is Angel? Let's make
I
sure
know
you
who Ralph Angel is.
okay. And you don't
Star
like
of the show.
Remy? You don't like Remy. I can't I can't I just don't understand you right now.
He all right.
Remy is helping the family. He got good ideas.
Does.
He's handling his own business. He being patient with Charlie. What is wrong with you?
I'm saying appearance wise, but no, he got a
You
great
don't
head.
you don't like
Though.
the shirt. You don't like his shirts.
I
You
don't
you
like
hating on the shirts.
the hat. It look like he wearing Wranglers. No, one or the other. One or the other. Got the hat and
I
Wranglers on.
didn't know that about you. Oh my goodness. I'm here for Remy all day long. If Ralph Angel went on a vacation, I'm still watching for Remy. Do you understand?
Okay, hey, to each his own. His own. Mhm. Yes.
So, how did y'all feel about how the season ended with Nova and her boyfriend at the restaurant?
Ooh.
It made me feel like she should have like been more violent. Like she took it too well. That was like a brutal insult.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like, how are you okay with someone spitting in your face?
Exactly.
I mean, that is not okay.
Yeah, she definitely could have handled it different, considering how she jumps all down her sister's throat
Yeah.
and all at the jail trying to rescue this young man who's, being
Yeah.
created, and you there for him. So you know about violence.
Yeah.
She definitely should have
Yeah,
stepped it up.
I thought that was like maybe that was service to our white viewers maybe because I'll be honest, I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
sure.
thought about it if I was allowed to allow her some levity, maybe the issue is she was processing it like I know he didn't just spit on me and like by the time she actually came to the understanding, yeah, he really did put his spit on my face, her boyfriend had already got involved. Like that's the only thing that sort of saves it because I don't understand why she took it so well. Like she was too classy about it.
Well, the class should went out the window, and it only took a few seconds for her to process that
Yeah,
she
I'm like,
eye.
I
She
didn't
had a
understand that.
tool in her eye. So
Exactly. I think when they had that big scandal about some who was it? That the old reality show where Flavor Flav was the bachelor. And that girl spit on that other girl. It was this big thing about spitting on people is like actually assault.
it
That's like
is.
a chargeable offense.
Yeah, exactly.
So when that happened, I didn't understand why she was okay with. Well, maybe she wasn't. I mean, I don't see how she was okay with that, but she took it well. I guess you would say, because I thought she was gonna turn to the clown on him, you know. And she's like the Black Lives Matters like ambassador. They actually mentioned that in the show. It was a lot of good things that I liked about the show. I like the fact that it took place in the South. I like the fact that you have like siblings who love each other, but they're like in different places. One is doing well, one is doing maybe you would consider okay, and one is doing not okay at all. So you get the whole spectrum of, economic issues. You get the whole, well, you get the family dynamic. It was a lot of things. I like that it's a predominantly Black cast, but any show that has, nice POC characters, they're few and far between. So I really want to support it because it's just a really good show. It's really good content in the show too.
Yeah, it is. It is. Maybe too, she didn't retaliate because of the things that she's going through. Well, not what she's going through necessarily, but also because of what that guy is dealing with.
Yeah,
Backlash at the police department. You
yeah,
didn't left your wife, and they probably gonna put a bounty out on his head if he keep it
yeah.
up. So she kind of did it, to more so protect him.
That was mature, Jamie, but that man spit on her face.
Man, I was ready to whoop his ass.
There
That
go,
was
there go gravy.
that was straight bullshit. And then she sat there and just wiped it off. You know, a nigga like me
Yeah,
be
that's what
ready to
I was
scream.
saying. I thought she was processing it if I was trying to excuse it, but how do you excuse
There's no
that?
excuse for that. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Like after that 1-2 seconds, uh,
Yeah.
but
Where's the
then,
bottle at? Where the bottle
but
at? Where the
exactly,
bottle?
exactly. And then I said, okay, maybe the issue was the fact that the boyfriend stepped in, so she let him handle it. But still,
Uh-uh.
he spit in
Uh-uh.
your face. He spit in
Uh-uh.
your face. How is that okay?
And what?
I thought she would have went a little bit more live than that.
And then he groped her, like rubbed on in between the legs. Like, really?
He did. Hold on. That
Wait,
same dude.
I missed that part.
Felicia
yes.
making up stuff. I don't remember seeing that. What?
He said they were standing there. He said, "Oh, we heard you left your wife." He said, "But we didn't know you left her for this." And he said, "It must be a real good piece of ass or something." He said, and he put his hand
Oh,
up her
snap a
dress.
dap. He surely did. I don't know about the groping part, but he was mightily disrespectful.
Yes.
Yeah, that should have went down a little bit different. I do believe they dialed that down for the audience because that was disrespectful on at least 3 levels. I think they dialed that down.
I
Okay,
mean, my thing
let's go.
is, by that time you spit in my face, me and my nigga fixing to whoop your ass. It ain't no just hold me back. No, we
It's
in this
called double
together.
team. It's double team time.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
You disrespected me. You disrespected him. And this my side piece. No, we fixing to go ahead and have a full throttle.
Yeah.
And it is legally assault. So guess what? They acted upon you, so you have the right to defend yourself.
That's correct. But isn't the guy also an officer?
Yeah, he's a police officer.
So yeah, that probably wouldn't have went over too well. You and your girlfriend, whom you've left your wife for, decide y'all want to.
Okay.
They could easily flip that
Yes,
around
miss.
too. But
We have someone enter in the chat. How do you pronounce your name?
Hello.
I can't hear.
Okay, I was walking her through. This is
She
Misha.
Her name is Misha. Welcome,
Uh huh.
Misha.
Yeah.
We're talking about the season finale when Nova was assaulted by that liquid saliva from that
Mm.
police officer that knew Calvin.
Mm.
You're welcome to chime in.
Thank you.
So I like I said, I think they dialed it down because that was brutal.
mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
only
they
other
watered it
thing
all
he
the way
could have
down.
done was really to slap her in the face or something. Like how that was just so disrespectful.
Yeah, it was very demeaning for him
Yeah,
to.
I was ready. I was ready to email Oprah and say, "What the hell was you thinking about?"
Hell
Because
you
that went
doing,
out. That went
chick?
all the way in. That wasn't cool,
Exactly.
Oprah. That wasn't
Exactly.
cool. Now, Oprah. Now you know if that had been you, you know you be ready to come on
But
now.
he'd be out on
Come
him.
on
Come
now.
on now. You wouldn't even be able to find this police officer. Come on. She like
Exactly.
a trillion now. Stop playing.
But because she
So
in the swamps in the water,
she gotta take it.
no,
She gotta
she had to
take that.
take
Yeah.
groping and getting spit on. No,
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
feeling it.
Yeah.
That
I
is
need to
true.
rewatch because I didn't see the grope and I heard the disrespect. But everybody was, hey. I see you left your wife. Hey. But all I remember was maybe I don't remember the groping because the spit took over. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Cap-
didn't remember the groping.
you
I
can
remember the spit
say
all
up.
the way.
Yeah.
That was straight
the,
nonsense.
the spit did the trick, but what
Yeah.
really hit it off is when she sat down. When she sat down, but
Yeah.
what you sitting down for? It's time
Exactly.
to grab bottles and anything in sight. We
It
ain't going down
exactly.
like that.
It's exactly. It's zero time. Just go straight to nothing.
So I'm gonna need
Go
for
all the way
Ralph
to the
Angel to
ground.
jump in here. I'm gonna need Ralph Angel to jump up in here and find that dude and whoop his ass. That's what I'm gonna need
That's
Ralph Angel
season two.
to
Now,
do.
Commissioner, that's season two predictions. Raph Angel gets
Yeah.
a posse and they go look for the cop. But Ralph Angel's on
I
probation,
know.
so he better do it
This
slick.
is this is what I want. This is what I want.
Hmm.
I know.
Yeah, he on
Between
probation. He
he
got to
in
be careful.
between families too.
He has to lay low a little bit.
I don't know if he want to go bad or if he want to still swing his piece. I don't know what he want to do now.
Now that's the other thing. Are we okay with him forgiving the crackhead mama?
I'm okay with
I'm
forgiving
okay
her.
with it.
What'd you say, Jamie?
I'm okay with him forgiving her,
Yeah.
but to let her back in after no.
After the way Aunt Vi described how she let the boy, he was dehydrated and starving, and she was getting high. It's
Right.
like I get that you in your moment, but put your take your kids somewhere before you know what I'm saying. Be responsible,
Exactly.
even
Exactly.
if you being irresponsible. You still your motherhood should allow you to put some things in place before you just go out wilding out. Like, but I'm not an addict, so I don't know. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, she let the crack get to her, sunshine. You can't blame her on that, man. She had the good shit in her system. She couldn't. She
Oh
ain't know
my
no better.
word.
She had the good shit. We not gonna blame her for that.
I am because the baby was dehydrated. The woman didn't they describe that the sweat from the man she was having sex with, the baby was
Oh,
trying to lick it or something because he was so thirsty.
I ain't catch all that.
Damn.
Now,
Damn.
damn.
I don't remember that. That's deep.
Exactly. I don't know where Sunshine getting this extra shit from, but I don't know about that Sunshine. I don't see how you can add all that shit up in there and you can't remember Nova getting groped by the white man, and that was clean as day.
A part of
I'm
the
telling
deleted
you, I
scene?
thought when Aunt Vi did the breakdown, she said something about the baby was starved, the baby hadn't eaten, he was dehydrated, and he was licking his
No, you made that shit up.
Sunshine, I don't know where you getting this from. I don't know what kind of additives you got going on here.
Maybe that's why I
Maybe
can't forgive them all because of what I thought I heard.
What you interpret, you done interpret your own damn episode. That's the extras. The extras that we didn't see.
like Misha said, the deleted scenes. We didn't see none of that.
Exactly. Sunshine coming up with some bull.
Make me feel like I need to go back and rewatch.
So you guys,
Okay, make you want to go back and watch the whole damn season all over again.
I was thinking that. I was
you
like,
guys
maybe
said
you
y'all don't
shoulda
know
did
what
a-
I'm talking about.
Maybe you should have did a refreshers course on the season
Hold on,
before
T.
you did this show.
You guys are saying that didn't happen. This is what you guys are saying.
The
Oh, you
licking
finna
of
I'm saying I recall that shit.
the baby. Like, picture that. I just right now my visual is like the baby with his tongue out. Like,
Okay, like I can't even digest this. Like the baby licking the sweat off the man. He had to do because he dehydrated. Sunshine, what book did you get this from?
what episode?
That's what I heard.
Like,
You know what? If that shit would have actually
I
happened,
can't.
I think I would have memorized that
can't.
episode. Let's go
Yes.
back and see it again. The fact that you can't even remember, it means
Yes.
it was never there.
I'm telling you why I'm not okay with him getting back with the girl because I remember
Maybe you should drop your case.
the baby being dehydrated.
Maybe you should drop your case, sweetie, because that's not gonna get it. That's not. That's a lot.
Oh God dog it. Okay, so you guys didn't see what
Next
I saw.
topic. We didn't hear what you heard.
So we'll move on. How do we feel about Charlie and the sex worker and her husband?
Oh God, I'm on mute right there.
You know, I'm kind of rusty because that's not ringing a bell. Can you go into details a little bit, please?
And you guys are telling
I'm gonna go back and watch that episode. That's what I'm gonna do.
What number is it? Tell me because I want to see.
But they accused her husband of raping the ladies. And then they had like a TMZ release that he actually knew the girl, and then the girl was trying to extort them for millions of dollars. And Charlie took it upon herself to meet with the girl. They had a non-disclosure agreement, and once they signed on to that, the girl explained they had a relationship.
I remember.
I'm lost.
Believe
What
her.
you talking about?
When Charlie's husband was caught up in his affair with his side girl.
Oh, he was just scandalous, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was. I am so
He didn't
happy.
even-
I
he didn't even hit it that night.
I feel bad for Charlie, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I want to say that she was being too mature about the situation. How do you forgive this girl and give her some money? Well, you already gave her some money, but remember, toward the end, she even donated some money to this sex trafficking organization. Like, I wanted her to be a little bit more mad, have a temper tantrum, scratch his face, do something.
You gotta understand, she's still playing this role of this basketball wife. So by her playing this role, she had to make it seem like she's still a little devious and behind the shit that she do. Like, hey, I ain't no dumb bitch. I'm gonna get you where it hurt. But she still have a heart for the hoe. You know what I'm saying?
A heart for the hoe, really, Kamisha?
Right,
really?
that's what she had. She had a heart for the hoe, so she gave to charity. She gave the charity for the house. So that's okay though. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. Because the money, basically the money that her husband
I think that she
David
was too
set
mature
up
about the
here
situation.
and gave her. My thing is she contributing to really paying the girl off even more, but paying her off in a more respectful way,
Yeah,
charity for her ass. So I
yeah.
respect that.
I mean, I'm okay with her being mature about it at the end of the day. But to me, she processed it too fast, and that's not okay. Like,
But you got to understand
I
everything else
think
that was going on with her too. Not only did she have to
right.
deal with her husband, she was also his manager. Her dad was sick and dying.
Yes.
She had to figure out how
Yes.
she was going to do the farm. Her family is debating, so she had a lot to deal with. That wasn't as
Yes.
important. So she handled the situation pretty good. Kudos to
she
her.
I
prioritized.
think she did.
Prioritize the heck out of that situation because one of us probably would have broke down. We're like, no, bitch.
I wanted
Okay,
to see her emotions. I wanted her to let loose. That's all I wanted. She can still get to the same end. But I wanted to actually see her journey. I didn't want she again to me to
You
dummy
want
it down. She just was a little bit
But
too mature for that
it's
situation
not
for me.
you wanted to
over
see the
yet.
typical black woman
It's
reaction.
not
And you
over
did.
yet though. But she gonna turn out this season. You don't we look at how
right.
she sat there and played Davis like she played him. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was fixing to get the skins. But guess
Mm-hmm.
what? Charlie was like, oh hell no. You
Oops.
know, think about it. You had choices. And this was your
Mm-hmm.
choice. So
Mm-hmm.
you ain't getting the skins. Now on the other end, I'm gonna need for Charlie to go on and give Remy some ass because I really like
Hold on. You
Remy.
need to
I was
calm
waiting for
down. Calm
I was waiting
down.
for that.
I thought they're not just doing this fast, Kamisha. There's romance involved, baby. It's a little foreplay. You need to calm down. That is
I
happening.
mean, damn.
Let's
I mean, it was
let's
a rainy night. He
marinate.
goes and climbs into
Let
the
them
bed with
marinate.
Remy, all up under him. I know Remy was smelling good because he looked good, but you climb up in the bed with him on a rainy night and you just want to miss the whole me? Uh-uh.
I agree with Kamisha. Not on a rainy night.
I need him to play with it. I need him to
Any
go
other night
down.
is okay.
I
Yeah,
need something to happen.
yeah. It didn't get much more romantic than that.
Y'all are scandalous. It's our opinion. She was still married, you guys. She was trying to do the right thing.
Sunshine.
Girl,
They didn't court it enough. It don't get much more romantic.
what's love got to do with it?
Wow.
Shit.
He's been courting this woman long enough.
I'm like Angela Bassett. Niggas been doing the shit for years. So look, it ain't no different. Hell, it came from the Bible.
Mm-mm.
I would have wanted some romance,
yeah.
Kamisha. I don't care what you're saying. I'm hoping in season 2, Remy walks around the field shirtless because
Oh
Jamie
my
does not like his shirts. Jamie doesn't like his shirts.
Don't like that plaid shit. He look like he going to ride horses every damn
God.
day.
You breaking up.
He did look good for the day. So
You're breaking up, Kamisha. But he does look good. He does look good. And you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. Don't you guys remember that song?
Yes, but he can take that plaid off some of the time. I mean,
Wow.
girl, this is 2017.
Watch out there, man.
I'm just tired of seeing that.
You
Tired
guys,
of looking at that big old
I'm happy that she did it the right way. She was married. She wanted to give her marriage a try.
What?
She gave Wes one more time before she got done with him, and now she can proceed with Remy with class. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Even in the rainy nights, they just look at each other. That's beautiful.
It was. It would have been even more beautiful if she had topped it off with a little stuff. I mean, seriously, what more do you want? My gosh. Like I said, they didn't coated long enough.
Y'all, I can't believe you guys.
Please believe it.
Okay, how do you guys feel about the fact that Charlie is setting up the fact that Charlie sort of didn't give Ralph Angel much credit? She's moving forward with this whole I'm gonna start a dynasty, putting all this millions of dollars in it. And Remy had a viable alternative that wouldn't have cost as much money. How do y'all feel about that?
You got to look at the business side of, I'm saying, she's
Mhm.
a manager. So she's used to doing stuff like this. She had a takeover soul. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think she was wrong in some aspects because here it is, Ralph Angel was making some attempts. He really
Yeah.
was trying. He, you know what I'm saying? Daddy, and then at the end, Daddy done sit up here and left Ralph Angel with all the shit. So I
Mhm.
think
Right.
purposely she's doing it, but not in the sense of trying to take his pride away. She's just used to doing things as a manager.
Mhm.
Now, Remy, I think if Remy would have put it on her, she would have
Wow.
listened to him,
Wow.
and
So
she would
you
have gave him
you
a
so
little
you want Remy
cooch.
to be
It would
more
have been
aggressive.
okay.
You want Remy and her to go on and hook up straight off the
I need
bat.
for them to go and do that because evidently this basketball piece ain't really working. You need to go and get you some of that country boy piece.
Wow. Wow.
That's real talk. Remy look like he been wrangling horses and shit, so I need for her to go and get a taste of that.
Kamisha. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with their speed. I'm honestly okay with it. It's the build up. I'm okay with that. I didn't like how she was stringing him along and how she forgot their date. Like that to me is like disrespectful.
It
And later
was.
on down the road, she maybe won't value him the way she should. So that's what concerned me about Remy Charlie.
Mm.
When you forget that thing is waiting on you to go out to dinner,
And
something
he was
not
so
right.
sexy. He was so sexy.
Yes, he was. And he was so
I was like,
patient.
damn, could I just trade spots for just 5 minutes?
That's all you need is 5 minutes.
Well, not really, but with him, with Remy, I take what I can get.
That's a good point. That is a good point. So, do you guys think that, because Kamisha just mentioned it, I was going to ask that question next, actually, about Remy being the landowner. Should Remy go in telling her what's going on and going to get this conflict started, or is he going to wait till there's something else, some other decision she makes that he doesn't agree with to drop the bomb? Where
What
is
is
it
the
going to
bomb?
fall?
That's a good question because I don't know. Because I think eventually he gonna get sick of Charlie shit.
Yeah.
Because she does not listen to him. Like I said, she doesn't respect him, but in her defense, remember, he did lose that money. He did buy that bad cane crop. So there's a reason why she's, I'm taking charge because you lost money and time.
Mm-hmm.
But do you let go of the past and deal with him in present tense? And then the other thing that concerned me about this whole storyline was very interesting, how the father did not pass on how to take care of that farm to his son. I think that is a very bad thing for any father not to pass his legacy on to his son like that. Why is Remy not Remy? Why is Ralph Angel not knowing how to pick sugarcane when that's how you guys, make money, have this nice estate?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all people
Cause he
died
was too
for this
damn
estate
busy. He was too damn busy robbing convenience stores and shit.
for
Right.
no reason. For
He
no
said
reason.
he had to go get his son some snacks.
No. You want to go to jail for snacks? Really?
He
Mm-mm.
had to take care of his son.
I didn't understand that.
He had
I
to
That
think
go
that
out
was a
before
that
real
was
his
so
man.
random
independent
to
thing.
me.
He just wanted to feel like he was independent and he wasn't dependent on anything. Because if you watch Ralph Angel, he was kind of like this gung ho about getting things done on his own. He didn't really want to take
Yes.
the advice of other people. So
Yeah.
that's probably why he was like, you know what? Even though my family is pretty rich, I could go here and work in the field. I'm just gonna go struggle in the ghetto, rob convenience stores, and have a crackhead for a baby mama, and that's
That's
okay.
crazy. That is so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Just the young man's mentality is it was kind of warped.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree. Cause, but then, like I said, where does the father step in? Your father's supposed to teach you some things. He just died when the show starts. So why up
Mhm.
until now doesn't Ralph Angel know what sugar cane is? I wish they would explain that because to me, that's that's a lapse in the storytelling. Ralph
Mhm.
Angel, he's the youngest. I get that. And sometimes when you're dealing with, family, yeah, maybe you get a little slighted because you're younger, but
Mhm.
he's also the only male child. Why would you not show him his legacy? That I don't understand.
I say because you know how you got let's say you got three children. With them three kids, and I think Jamie know this too. Jamie can contest to this. You always got that one. That one. Somebody is either rebellious, somebody ass is quiet, they gonna be a bookworm. Then you got the mysterious one. You always
Yeah.
got that one.
Right. Right.
You got that one.
I got
So guess what? Ralph Angel was that one.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Sunshine, the
I
shit not
agree.
funny.
And
you that, but like I said, I get that. I dig that. I dig that. But even if he was mysterious and even if he was rebellious, most kids aren't rebelling before they're 10, they're 12. So it's still some things he should know about that farm before his daddy died, before he got off the rail, so to speak. So to me, I hope they explain that in two because storytelling wise, that's a lapse for me. Like, come on.
Mhm.
You should know the basics. If my mom is a baker, maybe I don't bake the best cakes, but I know where everything is. You can't just give me some gold medal flour and I just think that's yellow sugar. That doesn't make no sense to me. That concept, they
Okay,
need to
but
go
then
deeper than that.
let's say because they never said it. They never said it. But how do you know that the daddy didn't really try to teach him and Ralph Angel wasn't interested?
Mhm.
They need to say that though. I need to understand
Oh,
it
see there,
because
it's a
It's a lot
side
of
to
holes
both
in there.
stories.
it's
Yeah.
it is. It is.
Because
I
the
can
thing,
agree with that.
if the
But I
the
want them, in other words, I'm okay with that. If that's the end result, that Ralph Angel is pretty but dumb. He can be pretty and dumb. I got that. But let me see that story wise. He's
and
pretty
then
and
too,
yet dumb.
and what is that saying about the father? Because like Kamisha said, somewhere down the line, the man knew the son had went astray, and by this being your only male child, why would you leave your legacy to somebody who's such a screw up?
Yeah.
So that
Giving
yeah,
him a chance.
yeah,
As
that's
a mother, you don't want to give up on your children. So I can understand, or maybe even a father. I can see that, but like I said, story wise, I want them. They don't have to, dedicate a whole episode to this, but through conversation, through something, I need to understand why Ralph Angel is not where he at least should be. Now I got the fact that Charlie got money, she got ambitions, she got the wherewithal to be a manager. I get that. But how is it that Ralph Angel can lose that money? Didn't know the sugar cane was a virus crop, those type of things. One reason, like I said, one reason why it's interesting this family dynamic is that you're not dealing with people on the same level. Charlie obviously has some college in her. I don't know where Ralph Angel is, to be honest. But one reason why she can't respect him is because of where he's at. And if he at least had the knowledge, maybe he doesn't have the academic uh book
Background.
sense, but he would know it. That would be a coin in his bag. hey, I know you have the money, but I have the knowledge of this land. And because he doesn't have that, that is what's setting it up where she can be disrespectful to him, overlook what he says, not pay attention. The one chance she gave him, he shot it. So I get that, but how is it that he shot it is my point. I guess, it's a story. It's good for story, but I still want to understand what dad and son were doing in all those years leading to it. Because how do you not know this stuff? Is my point.
Ralph Angel was in and out of jail.
Right.
They didn't say that. Did they say that?
No.
And
I
besides
said
him
that.
trying to steal snacks and money to give to Aunt Vi.
Just like I said that, just like your ass over there talking about the baby
Well,
drinking the sweat and shit.
Yeah. Where was he
My
at?
you
my
guys,
shit
you
is a little
guys,
bit credible because
you
we see
guys,
that Ralph Angel been in and out of
you guys,
prison.
you guys,
But
you
I don't
guys.
know nothing about that baby drinking no sweat off the man that the mama was having sex with.
You guys, just rewatch it. That's all I'm saying. That's why I can't forgive the mom. Okay, the baby was drinking sweat. It did something to
Shut
me.
up,
Okay.
Sunshine. Can't take this shit no more. She just adding all this extra shit over there making the Sunshine production. Let Oprah do her thing.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. I can. Okay. That's fine. You guys didn't see the sweat. That's fine. How do y'all feel about? How do y'all feel about Aunt Vi and
Either you just heard
Hollywood?
about the sweat.
I'm telling you, you guys need to rewatch, and I will do the same.
Okay.
I heard the sweat, but I didn't hear anything about it drinking it, that he was drinking it.
Exactly.
I just thought they was in the same location as the child when you know that was causing a man to sweat. The baby was in that same location and witnessing the stuff.
Oh,
But you always got that one. Sunshine must have been that one.
And she went astray. She went way, she went way astray.
Yes.
okay.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be happy to rewatch it. That's not a problem. I have no problem with watching it. How do y'all feel about Hollywood, Aunt Vi, and his wife that's mentally disturbed? First of all, I'm just happy to see Maxine in the show. I was so happy to see her.
Yeah, I was
Thank
happy
you.
about that too. She needs some money right now.
Yeah.
Who is she? Where's she from?
Living single,
That's the
the
girl
wife.
from what was
Living
that? What was the
single.
name of that show?
Living
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 single.
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 Girl, that
Get
is
I
the
not
really
it.
remote
like
and turn it off
Hollywood.
and
That
do
name
it.
is not it.
Hollywood and her auntie are like my favorite characters. But I really, really like Hollywood, and it almost broke my heart when she told him to leave, and he was telling her the truth, and she
Yeah.
wasn't trying to hear it. I was
Yeah.
like, man,
I
don't do
mean,
him
but
like that.
let's all be reasonable. Now
Yeah.
we know damn well if a bitch show up at my house in a car and he running up to her, we don't know nothing about this bitch being sick or being bipolar or whatever. We don't know who
That's
the hell
true.
is this all up on my man.
Yeah, it's
Right,
a
that's
problem.
true.
Yeah, because he
And
should
I
have
feel like he should have told her that and trusted her
jumped.
with that information. They've been together
Yeah,
for a long
Yes, he
time.
exactly.
should
And
have.
she don't seem like somebody who wouldn't understand that. And he
Yeah.
seemed like he was trying to be nice
But
by his
That's
but
wife,
legit.
later
That's
on,
legit.
even though, but he was still separated. He
but
was
later
separated
on,
from her, so
later on,
it
I
wasn't
kind
like
I
they
don't
of
was
know.
felt
I,
like
I don't know, Coach.
you know your man.
Yeah.
You know your man. So now I feel like, you know what, Vi, you should have trusted this man. This man ain't did you no wrong. This man been there for you. He been there for Ralph Angel.
Yeah.
This is
That
your
baby,
dude.
baby blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I mean, my first instinct, I would have been mad as hell. Don't get me wrong. And yes, I would have told him, don't come around here, don't say shit to me or whatever until it settles in my heart, to
true
know
that. But
for
he
a
would. But
fact,
I feel like
you know.
once he was still persistent, she should have eventually, warmed
Calm
up to him a
down.
little bit. Like, yeah, calm down. Because I understand at
True.
the party, there's a lot of people around and you don't know what the fuck going on. Of course you're gonna be you're embarrassed. But once
Right.
it was
Right.
just you and him and it was
Yeah.
just your intermediate family, you could sit down and talk and find out what was really going on.
That's true.
That ain't God.
But
She's
what
so
I didn't like
sweet.
about them, what I didn't like about them is how one, okay, it's like that, what's that seesaw syndrome. When he wanted to talk, she didn't want to listen. And when he wanted to talk, she didn't want to. I mean, she
Mm-hmm.
wanted to talk, he didn't want to listen. Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, I hated the way they did that. I guess, again, story wise, it adds the tension, it builds the story, but he had to have known that she was upset about the situation. He knew he didn't tell her what was going on. So how dare you get upset and say, I'm just gonna go away for 5 months, dude? Really? Come on, stop. Both of us can't be emotional about this. Somebody need to be the grown up.
Well, he got mad. He got mad because he saw by winding that no ass of hers up on that
Stop.
dude,
Stop.
and up there twerking. So he got a little mad. Don't go there, sunshine.
That scene pissed me off. That scene did piss me off because I was like, he gonna walk in the club just in time to see that shit.
Mm.
Just like
He
the
couldn't have stayed
Isn't that
a little
just like
longer to see her say, "No, I'm going home by myself." He just saw that
Mhm.
piece and left. That shit pissed me
Mhm.
off.
That's how
Mhm.
paparazzi do it. That's how paparazzi do it. They only take out the bad and show it to you. They don't show you what
he,
happened before and
he was
after.
emotional.
So, okay. So we agreed that they could have did a little bit different with Vi and Hollywood.
Yes.
Or do y'all think that makes sense that he would get frustrated and just go off for 5 months?
Not for no
5 months
5 months.
is a long time. Couple of
5 months,
days.
5 days is pushing
He's
it.
so
But
mad.
5 days is pushing
One
it.
dance, 5 months. Come on.
but I guess because of the job he had, didn't he work for an oil rig or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have a choice if he, went and made
Mm-hmm.
the commitment. He in the middle of nowhere. But 5 months is short. Mm-mm.
Misha, you sound mature. That's what I'm talking about. See, but I'm still not okay with that.
You still not okay with that?
I'm still not okay with that. Like, you could have this conversation. Okay. Speaking of which,
Situation.
that's another reason why I like this show. It's realistic. How many of us know people that's married but not living together? Like, that's a real life thing that's
Oh
going
yeah, that's
on
every
in
black folk.
contemporary America. I don't know if it's just black people or not, to be honest. It could be just, throughout all societies. But it's not that thing where you drift apart and you do the official paperwork. You just drift apart and leave. So him keeping her on her insurance and being with Vi, I consider it as a legitimate situation. But again, as a guy, they don't always think things through. He should have done better with the communication part. You need to know something about me.
But that's something we all know that men are not all men are great communicators.
Right.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
But
true.
think about
Okay. So did y'all all cry when Charlie ran into the hospital to miss her dad?
I didn't really cry because
Mm-mm.
Daryl
You
had
a
it out
tough chick.
go see her daddy when he was sounding already. He was damn near begging on the phone like, I need to see you. I need to spend some time with you. And this bitch want to sit up here and stay behind David's ass who's sitting up here shrinking off all his money to a damn prostitute. And you still
I
gonna give your
agree.
daddy a time of day?
I agree. He did. He was basically trying to
You one of them.
be subtle with in his conversation, but you could tell he really wanted his daughter.
Yeah.
And so I didn't cry either. I didn't. I
I
wasn't
You a
didn't
feeling
either.
tough
that.
So I
chick.
feel sorry for
Mm-mm.
And that's why he left the farm for Ralph Angel.
him. Like
Probably.
right now, he probably
Jamie, you just want to be right.
I mean, just saying that man begging her on his deathbed. You know what, witch? I'm gonna fix you.
But then hold on, come on now. You do all this writing. Why are you hiding it in the closet behind everything? Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa. What? Why?
why
Why,
what?
Papa?
Why Papa what?
Why you hiding your will under all the boxes on the
Okay,
crackhead
so yeah,
thing.
that's the conversation me and you had, Sunshine, and then the crackhead found it. How the crackhead gonna know where the goddamn what's sticking back there? What you trying to put so far
He's
back
a
in that damn
crackhead.
closet?
Yeah.
He's a crackhead. They check every nook and cranny.
I say, you know what? Oprah did good on
Most
that.
of
She
them
know how
don't.
crackheads do, cause I wouldn't have never thought about that.
They don't leave
That
any
is
stones
funny.
unturned. Mm. They worse than 5 when they come to your house looking for you. They
What?
turning over everything.
Oh God, dog it. I'm like, Papa. I know you had some side job. You were pretending that you were still forming. Why you couldn't get your will notarized? Come on, Papa. Come on.
The man
You
was
you
doing
got
bad.
a legacy. You don't have just a house and bills to leave behind. You have land to leave to your children. Why we not doing this stuff proper and in order? Come on, Papa.
Mm.
But I cried like a little baby. I can't believe y'all tough like that. But that's fine. Y'all just tough chicks. Cool. Whatever. I cried. I'm
No,
the only one that cried then. How about that? Me and
and
Charlie
you know
was the
my
only
stuff.
ones that cried. Me and Charlie. That's
I
it.
go I go a little bit further into it because here's my thing. Yeah, daddy died and everything. So now you show up to the hospital after he dead and stuff. And now you want this whole takeover soul, which is part of your managerial skills and shit. But then you get mad at Nova and them for basically trying to restrict you from doing all the extra shit because your ass wasn't never there. I don't even feel sorry for Charlie. I'm like, you know
Ooh.
what? Use the bitch for what she got. She want to bring money to the table that we none of us got. Bitch, bring it.
You know what? I felt the same exact way.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
not like Charlie.
I'm sorry. That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Like it.
Exactly. They've been there laboring with their father all that time, and then you was too busy with your career and your husband and da 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 da. And nobody asked her to come in and just do all of that
Put
for
money
you.
on everything.
Yeah, nobody asked
Yeah.
her to do that.
Yeah. Okay. How do y'all feel about Nova and her girlfriend?
Oh my
Girl, that was
God.
some
I can't
bullshit.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can't even I can't speak to that. Yeah, that's
The thing about it,
she getting on my nerve now.
the what I didn't like about it, that's fine. We know that Nova has layers. But the girlfriend made me mad because she got upset because Nova didn't
Girlfriend was
want to
too
use
much.
her platform for her personal
Yeah.
She
issue.
seemed like she was trying to come up off of Nova.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
play. Oh, that's not how we doing this. I'm talking about the corruption in New Orleans. You want to talk about everything else under the sun. That's not what we're talking about. I'm trying to get what's his name,
It
Sweet
seemed
Baby
like she
out of
was
jail, or too sweet out of
right.
jail. That's why I'm here. How dare you try to use my platform, ma'am? That's disrespectful.
Right.
She did try to do that.
And then
She
you
was
got
on some.
attitude when she's
She
like,
was
She
on
no,
did
some
try to
Nova
do that.
said,
bullshit
no,
shit.
that's not what we're doing.
Right. I was happy when they broke up because she wasn't no good for Nova. Mm-mm.
I mean,
But
but you
when she
know
told
what?
her and
I'm
all her
kind
little
of
friends to get
glad.
out of the house and they exited, I was really happy in that scene. So I
I'm
wasn't
glad
mad. I
they broke
wasn't.
up. I'm glad they broke up. But let's think about the odds of this situation. Are we really happy she broke up with her versus sitting up here getting spit on by the white man that I mean the friend of the dude she fucking? Like
Yeah,
that shit at the end made you want to fight. Now the shit
yeah,
between her and
yeah.
the girl, okay, no more coochie licking and carpet munching. But guess what? I think she probably would have been a little bit more happier. She just had to get
Stop.
that bitch in check.
But hold on. I get that, black love and black white love, but at least Calvin left his family and was trying to do right before the officer assaulted her with his saliva and groped her.
No, no, no.
Okay, this
You
part
are,
that y'all
but
talking about,
but the chick was trying to
I
use
didn't
her
catch
though.
that.
The
I
chick
didn't
was
catch
using
that.
her. So why would you want her to stay in that relationship?
Like I said, she just like any other damn man. You got to mold these hoes to what you want them to be. She could have molded that
Wow.
young bitch. She could have got them together.
I love this woman.
Kamisha,
You could have got her together. She ain't no different from a man.
Kamisha eats gravy and rice, so you know
So
she's
that's
Southern
okay.
with
That's
it.
all right.
Calm down, Kamisha. Calm down.
Kamisha is cool.
Girl,
She said you
y'all done got me crunk over here.
But
I
like
remember the
I said,
skit.
I like the
I gotta watch
fact
that again.
I like Calvin and her because Calvin seemed like he really cared about her. Of course, he was being dirty, making her a side piece and all that kind of stuff. But at least he was
And
there
she's
for
still a side piece because that nigga, he ain't got divorced. She's still a side piece.
You
Just because
right.
he decided to
You
take her
right.
ass out dancing
You right.
in the swamps,
You know what? That's a good
don't
point.
mean shit.
You right. Because we did not see him go to an attorney's office. You're right. That's a good point.
Exactly. So he's still living foul.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, think about it.
Okay,
When he was
hold
sitting up
on.
there
But
talking
he's still cute though.
when
does
he
that count?
shut up. When he was sitting out there
No.
still talking, when he was on the phone talking to her, they was sitting outside. I mean, he was standing outside his house still whispering. That ain't no respect. Come on now.
Okay.
I left my wife. Bitch, and
okay.
OMG.
That's a good point. I mean, divorces take a long time though, Kamisha. And he's in the South, so maybe it take a little bit longer. They don't have one day divorces.
He just said he just left his wife. That could have been there. As a matter of fact, when he told her that, he was still at home with the wife. He was just standing outside. He didn't leave that
He meant he left out the door.
Exactly. He left that hoe inside the house. That's what he did.
Wow.
He left her inside the house.
Okay. Okay. I'm not even gonna argue with you, Kamisha. I get you what you're saying, okay? I'm just saying I like Calvin and he's cute, okay? And he's not using her.
You have a weird taste in the white man.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
If he had been a Matthew McConaughey, then I can say okay. But he ain't no Matthew McConaughey.
He is not.
He ain't even Mark Wahlberg.
Wow.
So guess what?
Okay.
Y'all need to see this dude do his press ups. He is everything. Y'all are hating. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Fine. Fine.
I need him to cut that goddamn mohawk off his head, that slick down ass mohawk.
In season 2, you're gonna see him leaving the attorney's office, and I want my props. That's all I'm asking for. Because Calvin is gonna do what's right.
For what? To file for a legal separation?
For divorce, ma'am.
A legal separation? Because at this point, it's not even legal.
Okay. Whatever. So how do y'all feel about Wes in this whole where is he gonna move to? Charlie trying to get him to come to New Orleans, but he's moving to New York, and his son. Like, I think he should have wanted his son to be with him because he is a guy and his son is 15, 16 years old. I wanted him to fight for that baby a little bit more than he did. Like, basically you can be like a bachelor again, but you still have a son that's about to be an adult. He needs you.
Well, first off, let me say this. That little boy ain't cute.
Hey, you.
Oh my God.
Hey, you. He is cute.
That's first and foremost. That little boy ain't cute.
Foremost. But he is cute. He's cute.
Girl, please. And secondly, I'm gonna need for him to make up his. I know he's still young and he kind of caught in between and stuff, but kind of going back on his situation, it was almost similar, not exact situation. I didn't understand that though. Did he really send them pictures to his girlfriend, or was that really pictures of somebody else?
That was somebody else. He's a virgin.
That was someone else.
He's a virgin.
Yeah,
that's why he was so hurt about it, because he knew it wasn't him.
Oh, because I was looking at them little stupid faces they were making in the principal office, but I couldn't make out what they were talking about.
Kamisha.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. But back to the subject at
Yeah.
hand. I really think Davis, he should have thought more about his child, his son.
Yeah, I do too.
I really do.
I do too.
Because now at this point, you done made it all about you anyways. You sitting
Yeah.
up here slanging dick to a prostitute. You
Yeah.
sitting up here paying for the pussy and shit. You got a wife, you got a son, you got a house, you on the dream team, and you
Yeah.
sitting up here slanging dick everywhere. You could have did something better with yourself. At least lead by example for your son to let your
Yeah.
son know you still there for him.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't need me right now. He needs
And
you.
pay
But
for
he's
some pussy.
16 years old. He do need you. He needs both of y'all, really.
Yeah, he does. And Charlie trying to be that man and that woman, but there's still some things that a boy got to have in his life, which is a father figure.
Yep. Yep.
True
How
that.
do y'all feel about Charlie basically blackmailing that other player's wife and all that extortion? I was so uncomfortable. Like,
That
Charlie,
bitch
you
is
down to the
dirty.
ground
Charlie
level
is
over here.
dirty.
Yeah. Charlie
Charlie
is.
dirty.
I didn't like that. Like, Charlie,
I ain't like that either. Charlie dirty.
I didn't like chick. That wasn't cute how you did that. I mean, in a way, it shows that she's a boss and she's ruthless. So maybe we'll use that in season two. But there was a lot of shadiness. Like,
But
I
see, that's
mean,
what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about, though. We see that she ruthless and all that type of stuff. But here's my problem: when it comes down to a part when they're showing that she's vulnerable and she's hurt, that shit is like crocodile tears for me. I don't believe the shit.
yeah, because of what you did with everybody else.
Yeah.
Maybe she's able to compartmentalize everything, and when I'm with, when I'm here, I'm this way and I respond that way. But that whole extortion, blackmail, I like I said, that's the only reason why, like, I was okay. Charlie is a boss, I get that, but did she have to go that far? Because that means to me that she could turn a dime on Ralph Angel whenever he does do whatever. She can go dirty again. She can go back to the dark side real quick. I don't know if there's any boundaries with her. Maybe because he's family, possibly, but they'll probably have to show us that. The fact that she did that just left me a little, like I said, uncomfortable, ill at ease.
I think the only person to me that really has her where she can be weakened at her knees is her son.
Yeah,
That's
she is
the only
vulnerable.
one. That's the only time I see her when she's weak, and that's
Yeah.
behind her son. But when it comes down to family, um, Wes, Remy, all them, she got that bitch is bipolar.
She is. She is.
She all over the place for me. Cause like I said, I was feeling her, rocking her at first, but a little bit, But then when I started seeing all this, she want to cry whoop tears and shit behind the daddy dying, and then did you even really cry as hard about your husband slanging dick and you had to go get your shit tested?
That's what I'm telling you. Like, she was
Mm-hmm.
processing that. She had to process that.
Girl, that's some bull.
Yeah, she's definitely a beast. We're really gonna have to watch out for her because it's like, who wants you?
Step on to get where you want to get. Like,
Yeah.
her ends justify her means, and this is the thing I don't like about her character. I like it and I don't like it, so it's like a two-edged sword. She willing to put money on whatever she to put money on. Like, everybody else have limits. We can do stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but we can't get out outside of our range, so to speak. She can drop enough money to do her own sugar infantile. I mean, what is it? Textile. To me, it's like you have, and they were talking about how much money it takes to actually get this stuff rolling, and she like, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I would be more comfortable with her as a character. She had some boundaries. If you have that kind of, that access to money, that is a problem. You think you're the boss. Even if you are the
Exactly.
boss, you think you're the boss too. And you're gonna treat everybody else like they work for you.
Well, I tell you one thing about her is the bitch is strategic though. because she immediately worked with that guy from New Orleans
Yeah,
and
that
dated and
team
got
owner.
that deal put together like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
She's strategic. I give it to her. I don't know what school
yeah,
that bitch went to, but man, she did
yeah,
that.
yeah,
She got that 4 million
yeah.
with the quickness.
She did. And then she was behind the scenes trying to make, trying to basically make sure that West picked New Orleans over whatever. So
Oh
I
yeah.
understand it, but like I said, I just wasn't quite comfortable with how they let it go like that. Like she should have some boundaries to me.
She should.
Yeah,
If she
she
didn't
in there
have
above the law.
boundaries, they wouldn't be able to do half of the things that they've done. And then they wouldn't have had a season two. So now in season two, I believe that everything is going to unfold. The truth about Charlie, the truth about Nova, and the truth about Ralph Angel. Everybody has their own backstory. Charlie is an
No, sir.
alpha female, and she is all about getting what she want when she want it. So you gotta respect her. Then she got money on top of money. She's been a manager for basketball players for only God knows how long. So she can do
Mm-hmm.
anything she want to do. She knows how to manipulate the situation. Sometimes you need people like that around you. I know y'all like
You
anti,
really do.
you know what I mean? Seriously, to get up, to get to the top of things, especially with everything that they got coming against them for that meal when the sugar cane
Cause
fed.
guess what? I'm not even around the bitch, and I love just watching them.
Right.
Cause I learn from people like that.
Yeah. Interesting. It's interesting.
Teachertrick.com, right? Wow.
Man.
Like I said, I want her to have some boundaries. I get what you guys are saying though, because yes, money does move us all, but because she has access to money like that, I just feel her trying to overpower Ralph Angel and Nova. How do you keep her humble when she have access to money like that?
I think in this situation you can't because you got I forget the
Right.
other people name who own the mills in that county where they live. So they have these big time
The
people.
Boudreaux. The Boudreaux.
Right, exactly. They have access to everything. All they got to do is say a word to somebody, and they could cut their family short, too short to shit. Charlie has the means to like, okay, so since you want to play, let's play.
No, sir.
When she tossing that money out there, her heart is good, but the way she's doing it is kind of
Dirty.
gung ho. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's a little messy. She gonna get smacked or something.
Yeah, I just want, I mean, I don't want her to necessarily be hurt or anything. I just want something to happen where
Mhm,
she understands that, yeah, I am the money at the table, but it doesn't take just money to get
mhm.
this legacy moving forward. That I
Right.
do need input with the other shareholders,
Right.
Nova, and maybe even Ralph Angel. But that's what I'm saying. I wish Ralph Angel would have had more knowledge. That would have made his place at the table more substantial to me. Because right now, who respects a gangster over snacks? Who respects somebody that lost who lost thousands of dollars to some other convict's cousin? Like,
Well,
Mhm,
he tried though,
he
sunshine.
did
That's all
try.
I'm saying.
He did
He
try.
tried. So guess
He
what?
did try.
We can't even dig into his past no more because the past is the past. Okay, like you
Right.
said, he's
People
sitting
learn
up
from their
there. He's
mistakes.
sitting up there stealing snacks and
right.
stuff for Blue and him. That's all he knew. So now that he saw that his dad is passing on a bigger torch to him, and he realizing his son, he's now growing into this grown man he should have been long time ago.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's grooming himself to be a better man.
Right.
Yeah,
And
he's
his
gonna fuck
mistakes
up
is gonna
along
make
the
him
way.
wiser. He's gonna be wise in
Right,
the future. He's not gonna fall for no shit like that again.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's gonna fuck up along the way. I'm sorry. I mean, we all still fuck up
How
along the
can you
way.
not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's definitely gonna do it. It's a life learning lesson. So whether he took 15,000 or 1,500 or $15 and fucked it up, guess what? He still gotta learn from it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a point. That's a point. I
So
just
he's gonna hit some
I
bumps in
just
the
again,
road.
I just
You know,
I'm just thinking of the long game to get to where Charlie is not this overpowering force. I wanted him to be able to bring something to the table, not this old, learn along the way stuff. I get it. Trial and error is a real thing, but
I feel
I
like
wanted him to already be at that table with something to contribute, not trial and error, because
I think that eventually
that's what
he is.
Jordan's
I
looking
think
at. She give him a chance, he lost money. She give him a
something is
chance
gonna wake
to have
Charlie
that
up
crop
though.
production.
Something's gonna wake Charlie up, and I don't know if it's gonna take somebody like Ralph Lauren. Lord have mercy,
Stop it.
Ralph Angel, Ralph Lauren too. But I don't know if it's gonna take Ralph Angel, or hell, it might even be the baby boy Blue that
Yeah,
might make her wake up,
yeah,
and see that for herself. But something's gonna happen for
yeah,
her to wake up.
yeah.
She's not gonna be hovering over this the entire time. She's not going to. Something's gonna happen.
Okay, how'd y'all feel about
Whether,
those immigrant workers getting killed in that storm?
I was very upset by
whether
that, and I feel like that was Charlie's fault.
Me too. Me
Cause
too. You
I just
don't.
can't
How dare you? Now, the good thing about this show is I haven't run across a show that dealt with hurricane. Besides someone will mention Katrina, that kind of thing. But the day to day issues, seasonally, we'll have actual storms that do impact people's lives. And people have to, when you get the call, you gotta, put your ducks in a row, da da da. So I thought it was interesting. They actually had a show that sort of addressed it. And again, I attribute that because it's a show
hmm
about people in Houston and New Orleans. So that was cool. But how dare she tell them to work to the last minute? Again, she's a boss. I get that. But you got to be a human person as well. You got to be humane to your workers. That was three people that got killed. Luckily, they didn't blame her at the end of the day, but they could have. What if they didn't find whoever was,
but
hurting them or something? I'm like, oh my goodness, Charlie, you
what
just
pissed
killed
me
three
off
people.
more was the fact that when they asked the question, did y'all even know their names? And the bitch said no.
that
Exactly.
that part really should have made her change. That should have humbled her a little bit more. Just like
Yeah,
Yes,
Ralph Angel had to take a L. I feel like in that moment that was her L in how
yeah,
to handle that situation. And
that's
so
right.
maybe she'll learn something from it, just like Ralph Angel will learn from what he did.
Yeah,
They gonna all have to learn something. Everybody gonna make a mistake because it's family, but they gonna all learn from it. And in the end, I think they're gonna come up and be a competing force with that other family.
oh
It's
yeah. You know what?
Academy,
That
but
okay.
they need
That
a team. They need a team though. They need to hire real people to help them
yeah.
that have experience because just dealing with the family and random immigrants, that's not. I think they need some real employees to come to the table, somebody that's loyal, that's going to help their family and be devoted. Is
that's
Yeah.
be
true.
passionate about it as much as they are, and they can come up, but they need to get the people.
I think they
That's true.
started the
You
process
know
when she
what? Think
started
about
getting those those different sugar owners to buy into her refinery.
Right.
I
I
think
felt
I
like
think
that
they're
was
on
a
their
good
way.
idea.
But think about this though. It was a good example how they brought that out. But if we think about it in reality, this shit happens every day. Every day. Even not just in the crops and all that. I mean, like literally. Look at how these houses get built so fast.
Hmm.
And out there on top of the roof, you don't see no black men back there. What you see? Mexicans
Yeah,
all over building them
yeah,
houses in 2 days.
yeah,
That's anywhere you go.
And you know what
yeah.
else I was thinking? Even though it didn't come out in the show, I was thinking because they was at war with that other family, that what if the other family are the ones that actually killed those men? I didn't know. Did
Yeah.
y'all think of that?
Yeah. I didn't think about it until they told them the legacy of the how they got the land. But after that, I was like, oh my goodness,
Right, because I
because
was thinking, okay,
they willing to do whatever they need to
if they
do
would have
to
got
try to
killed
get
by
that
the
land back.
storm, if they would have got killed by the storm alone, it wouldn't have been suspicious. But they were actually robbed.
Yeah,
Like it was
Right.
intentional to get them. And
yeah,
who else would have a motive like that?
Yeah.
Like, what are the
Right
chances?
to rob them
Everybody in
and
that
leave
town
yeah,
them
knows
in
that
their
family.
crop.
Everybody in that town knows their family and knows their land.
Yeah.
So who else would be bold enough to come on that land and do some shit like that?
Yeah.
and leave them in their crop. Like,
Yeah.
why you didn't do it somewhere else
Yeah.
or on your land? They
Yeah.
left it in the borderlands land. Like, really?
Yeah.
That's a
How
setup.
did y'all feel about the discovery about being lynched for that land? That made me a little. My eyes got a little moist. I know y'all tough and stuff, but that did something to me.
That was a very deep story,
It
and I
was.
felt like even though it was a hush hush story, I felt like that should have been something that was talked about when they were children, before they
Yep.
got out of school, so that
Yep.
they'd have known when the time came.
Yeah.
Let's learn this business. Let's keep this. But
Yes.
that should have never been kept from the family like that. I feel like they should have
Yes.
passed
Right.
that down, and they
Yes.
should have known their roots.
You're
And I
very.
think that
I
would have
agree with
made
you
I
with
think
that.
that would have made them more. If they did know the story, I think that would have made them more interested in that land, and they might
Exactly.
not have separated like that.
That's right. I'm with you on that one, Melissa, because how many times do we not know our legacy? Like you don't
Right.
know we are a consumer, we're a consumer generation. We don't leave anything to our children. We don't leave anything to our grandchildren. Here this man has acres and acres of land and you don't know how much blood paid for that until something happens and someone decides to tell you in this real abrupt family meeting. I think that on Aunt Vi and Papa, they were wrong for that. They should have been passed that
Mm-hmm.
down. Pass that down. You're supposed to do that. How do you know what's going on? How do we know about Black history if we don't talk about it?
Right.
How do you talk about it if you can't get your kids together? When do
But
you
we
have
don't. I
that
mean,
discussion?
it happened before. It happened before Pop's time. So
Yeah.
he should have been able to tell his kids about it along the way. And like Melissa said, which is a good point, maybe that would have gave them the incentive to want to learn about the land. If I,
Mm.
if basically, I mean, again, I wasn't born into a rich family, so I don't really know how they roll. So I'm just gonna guess. But
So let me
if
ask you
someone
this
tells
then.
you your legacy, that ties into how you have money, how you're able to do what you do, that just again that just sells it for you that much more. Now you could have some kids that I don't care about that, da da da, but I don't know. I really can't help but believe that if they knew more about it, they would have been more invested in it way before
Mhm.
Papa died.
Right.
Well, let me ask you
Yeah, and
this.
they probably would have
Considering that,
pursued careers that would have helped them in that business as well.
Yeah,
Instead of her
do
being
y'all
a
think?
basketball wife or whatever, she probably could have became something else and grew their business and expanded it and kept it going. And maybe the pops wouldn't have had to pay no debts or anything because they would
yeah,
have kept it in the family.
yeah.
Do y'all think that eventually, let's just say, now that they know about this whole, story about what happened history wise and everything, do you still think it was wise enough to still take all of this under their own feet and still go forward? Or do you think they should have sold it?
I think they should
No,
have kept
should
it.
have
I
kept
mean,
it.
if
Oh
she had the
Lord.
means, she got
Yeah.
the money. But I feel like they should have sat down and had a real heart to heart, not just overnight, but like over a course of weeks,
Sometime.
plan out
Mhm.
some shit together. Okay, you're gonna be in charge of this. You're gonna be in charge of this. We're gonna have this, and then after we get this cleared off, this is the next stage, and actually have a plan as to what, so everybody felt like they had a hand in it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And
yeah.
I think that would have made a better outcome.
Hmm.
So Charlie, even though she's running shit, I felt like that would have given her, even though she got this money, she could have been able to separate or set it into different areas that it was mostly needed, including helping Ralph Angel learn some shit. Because if he's not being taken under Remy's wing, he can still go to some type of schooling or some type of training. She could have paid for that so that he could not only learn in his spare time, but he would be doing something for the family as well. So when he did come to the land, he was able to pass that on and then train new trainers, because they're not guaranteed to hire people that have experience. But if you come to the land and the people that own the land can train you, you know what I'm saying? He could have
Mhm.
passed on what he was learning, and then that skill set would have been set, for anybody that worked for them. But if he don't
But
even know,
I think that Charlie just simply believed that Ralph Angel is just a complete fuck up. Like he's always been one. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know what? Guess what? You always been like this, moving right along. Oh, by the way, but you now I'm moving on. You know, so it's like she doesn't have any regards for
Yeah. Yeah.
But you also have to understand
me.
too, when
Agree with you, yeah.
people are
She
isolated from their family and stuff, they kind of
but
mentally, I mean, they kind of
guess what?
emotionally
She not thinking
detach. So even
about
though
that.
she's just now coming back around, and I think she has to readjust to her family life. She's been away from them for years, so she doesn't
Right.
really know them. She's really basically getting to know them all over again. They're different. They're not the
Yeah.
same people that they were when she moved away. So
Yeah.
she's trying to adjust, and she's used to doing things like she's doing, where she was living. And I feel like that was a whole different lifestyle. So now she's gonna have to learn how to survive in the South and with family, and she's gonna have to be able. She's gonna still have her skill set, but she's gonna have to go about it in a different way because this is a different environment for her.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a really good question you asked, Kamisha. I'm down with it, but as I'm listening to y'all talk about it, I'll be honest. Would Charlie have been the woman she is if she stayed there? Maybe she had to leave to meet West, develop her managerial skills, and become the boss she is. But I still think she should have at least known her history.
Yeah, and
But
you don't forget where
but
you come from. That's my
yeah,
thing. You can move to
but
Los
I think she
Angeles,
had to
Europe,
leave. I
wherever
think
you
she
want
had
to
to
go,
leave to get
but
more
don't
though.
forget where you came from.
Yeah, I think she had to leave to get where. I think she had to leave to develop though is my thing. So it's sort of like I understand maybe. I mean, I don't without them telling us more. I don't know how is it she didn't know why was it a secret that y'all own land and people were lynched for it? Like why is that a secret? That's something you would tell.
I would say because that
Right?
would make them be more careful, if anything.
So I don't
Know who they
that
friends
part I
are.
don't understand. Now her leaving, I think she had to leave just to be who she is now. So the question is it better to tell her and maybe have to push her? Because I don't think if she stayed there, she would have been who she is now. I think she had to leave to develop. Some things you'll never know, but that's sort of where I feel like maybe she had to go. But I don't think it should have been this epiphany that they ran across this secret that y'all didn't know y'all got all this land and all the blood that paid for it. That right there should have been, you know, teach your baby ABCs, let them know their legacy. That shouldn't be something you find out when everybody's 30 and 35, 40 years old. Oh yeah, this land was given to us and they try to take it back and they're gonna keep on trying to take it back because they really want to keep the original land. I mean, that's something they need to know.
Well, let me ask you this. On the same note, do you think it's a good time for her to really sit her son down and have this same talk with him right now, despite everything that's going on between her and Wes?
I think so.
I
Now
mean,
the
Davis, I'm
only reason
sorry.
why I would say no is because I know she's still. I think in the back of Charlie's mind, had they had the conversation where I think she's all in because she wants to develop the textile, the refinery. But originally the plan was to give the form a year or so, and it was like a trial. So if she's all in because of the blood, then yeah, you need to tell your child about it. He should know about his legacy. Why not? What is the wait? Why are you waiting?
Well, the son right now trying to get some skin, so
Hey, hey, hey,
you
hey,
know
you. Hey, hey, you.
it may not be that important. He trying to get Kiki right now. So guess
Yeah,
what?
he is. He is. He is.
That
He
yeah,
is.
that skin is a little bit more important than some land.
But the reason why that's important is how many lessons in life did your mom teach you that maybe you didn't care about when she told you about it, but a couple of years passed and it made sense to you. You can develop this. It's like a seed. You plant it. It's not gonna grow in one day. But not telling him is how do you grow it if you never plant it? You must tell your children what is going on. That's pretty important. You can't rely on anyone else to tell your children what you need them to know about their life, their legacy, their family. No one is going to be able to do it justice. So I think she has to tell him. I get that he's distracted, but plant that seed ASAP. Especially when you putting all this millions of dollars in it. So now that you are committed to this Queen Sugar refinery, and you got all these people buying into your refinery, you're not going anywhere anytime soon. And if you are going somewhere, you about to lose some millions of dollars. So now you've basically put down roots. It's time to go on and, dig in. Cutie Patootie needs to know what's going on. Help build him into a man that knows. Don't do him like Ralph Angel, where he gonna throw away money if he had to make a decision on stuff. It's
Right.
time to teach him stuff now.
That's interesting.
Well, you guys, y'all have anything to add?
Not right now. I think I done talked enough.
You have talked more than enough. You have done an awesome job, Kamisha. Thank you guys for all coming. I really want to do this before the show started because we don't, as I had mentioned earlier, we don't have a lot of shows that
Mhm.
are so entrenched with POCs. We have they give us a sprinkle here and there, which is fine. But this show more than others, and it's not just reality TV, even though I know some people love that. It to
Hey,
me, it
hey,
just
hey, hey.
hey, I know that's your heart. I know, I got you. But
I've been sitting here watching
but it
Basketball Wives the whole time we talking about Queen Sugar.
but
Don't
how
do
many
me.
shows do we have that deal with like real reality type things? Family,
Not that many.
money, legacy planning, um, banking structures. Uh, to me, it does so much, and I really want to support it because that's the kind of programming we need. For all the other type things out there, we need quality stuff out there, stuff that does
I like it
does invoke a
because it's about
conversation
black
about
families
what we
too.
should be doing.
I like it because it's about black families too. We
Exactly.
all went slaves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a little money.
Yeah.
So for that to be happening on this type of show, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like the fact that they give some diversity even in that you have some people that have money,
Right.
some people maybe not, and some people that again rob the grocery store for snacks. I get that. But all that's under one household, one family. So that's why I like Queen Sugar. It just deals with a lot of stuff. This was the only show recently that I think even addressed the Black Lives Matter movement. Nova did a really good job of explaining it as it pertains to Sweet. And again, that I don't see in a lot of other shows. It had to be, I guess, an Oprah show.
Yeah.
Um, the
I've been making a lot of good
directing of it was women, people of color. I like that. It just seems like again, I just want to support it because we don't get this choice all the time. And it's good to have it out there again, just as an option to basketball wives, whatever you call it.
What?
Yeah, basketball wives is not the bum for me, but I know it's the bum for other people. So season 2 starts in a month. I will
When it starts
rewatch
June what?
20
June the 20th.
And the 21st. It's gonna
and a
Yeah,
be
they're
20.
gonna do two
2 parts.
nights to try to get the word out there. Um,
Okay.
so I'm gonna rewatch because I'm gonna happily text you guys that I have access to about the sweat scene because you guys talked really bad about me, but I think that really happened in the show. So Once I've caught up to that, you guys will get a email or a text because I want you guys to know how right I am and how very wrong you were. Most definitely. Does anyone have any comment before we close out?
Mm-mm.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Peace.
Bye, Felicia.
All right.
Night night.
Have a good one.
Bye, Felicia.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
It was nice. It was nice meeting you, ladies. Thank you for
All
having us.
right.
Yes, good night.
Welcome. Our welcome. Y'all have a good one.